Yes, this is tactical rare. I don't even know where the accent came from. Um, you're on Tactical United. And we're going to talk about international football again, because it's International Football Week or 2 weeks, however you want to look at it. Now, I want to first talk about Bruno Fernandes on international duty, because I want to talk about the Man United players on international duty. Yeah? Because some fans are thinking all different types of things. Honestly, like this, the reason why our fan base is divided is because we have trash managers. I'm telling you, because there's people who, and there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there that, want Ollie to stay in the job, and there's a lot of people out there that want Ollie to lose the job. And that's why our fan base is divided, because what the manager does frustrates some and pleases others. Simple as that. So that's why our fans are all divided and whatnot. But when we look at certain individuals, and we're going to go through it, I'm going to tell my opinion. And my opinion's not gold, but you know what? I do think I'm right. Not every time. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. But my eyes just don't lie to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people, I can guarantee a lot of people are the same, where they see things and they say, nah, that's just not lying to me. You've seen it too much, too consistently to be saying, yeah, this is what it... If someone tells you, oh, you don't know about Bruno Fernandes, and you tell them, well, this is what he does, you're not going to just think that your eyes are lying to you, because your eyes can't lie to you. It's the truth. Like, your eyes are not lying to you. When we talk about Bruno Fernandes, now he got taken off against France last game, and he got taken off at halftime against Croatia with a 62% passing accuracy. Wow. That's mad. That's mad. For a midfielder, for a striker, that's kind of like... For a striker, you're like... You've got no hold-up play. If you see a striker with 62% pass rate, you'll be like, must be Lukaku playing. Even though Lukaku's got better. Give him his dues. Give him dues. I give Lukaku dues, I'm not going to lie. Still not my player that I want, but I give him his dues. He's doing his thing. Got to give man his dues where respect has to be shown. But 62% passing accuracy. Certain man are saying that Bruno Fernandes is undroppable. Certain people are saying all over that Bruno Fernandes is amazing. Now, my opinion on Bruno Fernandes is really, really simple. I think he's good at scoring goals from midfield. I think he has tenacity. I think he's not afraid to keep trying and keep going. He doesn't let his head drop. Doesn't let his head get down. Even though he makes plenty of mistakes, he still continues to try. The things I don't like about Bruno Fernandes is he cannot keep the ball. You can't play a possession game with Bruno Fernandes in your midfield. You can't. Okay, if that was just one thing that was wrong with him, I think we could all be like, yeah, he's that guy. But the second thing is he doesn't stick to his position. He plays his own individual game. It seems like the Hollywood passing, he just sometimes doesn't need to do it. And he does it. And you know he's going to do it. And you're like, why did you still do that? Well, why? Like, we get into situations and he keeps trying the Hollywood. And I'm like, why? For me, he does that because I do think in his heart, he doesn't. He needs to do that in order to feel. He needs to produce these passes and these assists or in order to feel like he's a top player. Because if you're a top player, and if you are a top player, you don't do it like he does it. Like, you do it when the time is right. You look at all the top midfielders, they don't do what he does. They don't. People might compare Kevin De Bruyne's passing accuracy and say, oh yeah, but this is like 81, 79 or whatever it is. But when you watch De Bruyne, he's not doing it like Bruno, where Bruno does it just like when he really, really, really doesn't need to do it. De Bruyne doesn't do that. De Bruyne just gets in more situations where he can provide passes. Bruno gets the ball and he tries to provide certain passes that don't need to be provided in those type of situations. And also, his positioning on the pitch is terrible. Like, if he was to just, I understand sometimes, trying to create space and goes to the left a bit. But sometimes he's up front there with Martial, and I don't think we need him there. We need him a little bit deeper to receive the ball. But he's not doing that. Because I don't think number 10 is, like, to be a number 10, you have to have a certain like, who's the number 10 now? Like, I mean, when you think of a number 10, and there's not a lot out there. That's why I'm like, I think as a goal scoring midfielder, which I think that's what you should be. Like, you should be classed as I'm Bruno Fernandes, the goal scoring midfielder, not the marvel for the team. I think he can just score goals. Like, he can get his goals. Let him get his 25 goals in a season with penalties. I don't care about the penalties. Like, I don't care if he scored like 10 goals, 12 goals a season and he didn't take penalties. I don't care. Like, if he does that as a midfielder, that's decent. But you're just a goal scoring midfielder. You're not a number 10. You're not a number 10. You're just a goal scoring midfielder. You can't just like. The thing with Bruno, he's good. He does do the number 10 bits sometimes. He does do it sometimes. But it's either like a lack of coaching that's holding him back, or like he's just not number 10. Like, do you know what I mean? Because someone needs to guide him and tell him what to do if he wants to be that number 10. Because he wouldn't be a crap number 10, but he's not a number 10. Like, he does. Like, for me, number 10s need to be really good. Like, they are gonna win you the game by themselves. And like, he's not Zidane. He's not Ronaldinho. These are the number 10s that I class as real number 10s, who really just are the number 10s that everyone wants in the team. The thing is, and if you're a true number 10, you can play on the wing, because all number 10s can play on the wing comfortably. Like, real number 10s can play on the wing. You look at all of them play on the wings. Ziyech plays on the wing. Havertz plays on the wing. Royce is a number 10, plays on the wing. Do you know what I'm saying? Carry on. You could go on and on. Like, the only one who probably can't is Dybala. He just can't play on the wing. He's not, and that's why he doesn't start games. That's why with Dybala, he's not certified, because if you're gonna be that number 10 guy, you should be able to alternate on the wings. And Bruno can't do that. You can never play Bruno on the wing because he's not a number 10. He's a number 8. Simple as that. Martial didn't even start for France. Didn't even come on for France. Didn't come on for France. Right. Because he missed all them chances. Maybe he got rested. I don't know. You know what? Pogba didn't get rested. Pogba didn't get rested. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. But he didn't start. Yeah. Pogba played well. Played well. Like, there's nothing like you can say that, oh yeah, Pogba did this and that and the other. Like, the attack against Pogba, I do think he needs to leave. I do think it's just never going to work at Man United. I said this last year, and we're still here. It's still not working. It's just like people love to attack him, innit? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Like, they love to attack him. I'm just like, just go, man. Let's just move on. Let's just move on, and that's it. Like, I don't know, but replacing him is not going to be easy. Trust me. Like, you said, oh yeah, you got rid of Lukaku. Look what happens to Lukaku. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you see guys leaving and doing better. Most of them. Obviously, it's not Sanchez, but Sanchez was dead when we bought him. Trust. He didn't die, man. Like, he was dying at Arsenal. I don't know how he died at 28. But he was dying at 28 still. Yeah. We're gonna see. We're gonna see this game against West Brom. It's gonna be interesting, obviously. England tomorrow as well. Maguire will probably play. Rashford isn't playing. We've got no other England players in our squad except for Rashford and Maguire. That's a lot, and we got a few English players playing for us. A few, not a lot, but a few. Don't get in the squad. And Saka don't get in the squad. Luke Shaw. I mean, he might have got in the squad this time, Luke Shaw. Give him his credit. He might have got in the squad. Like, that guy Southgate, bro. Talking about him, just quickly, he's rubbish. Like, people are comparing him to Ollie. When you get compared to Ollie, you're... When you get compared to Ollie, you know that it's peak. Like, I don't want to ever be compared to Ollie. I swear down. If I was compared to Ollie, I'd rather be compared to a lot of people, but being compared to Ollie is a mad thing. It means that you're really trash. Because Ollie's really trash. Like, he's really trash. Like, no managers rate him. I don't care. Like, see all the managers in the Premier League, you think Pep rates Ollie. You think Klopp rates Ollie. Ollie, come on. After Ollie's trying to kiss his ass. You guys remember when he was kissing his ass? Oh, Klopp took like 2 years. Klopp didn't get Champions League. He's like, it takes time. You can see with Klopp. You see it can take a manager 4 years, up his ass, man. Come on, man. Get out of it. Up his ass. It's embarrassing. It was embarrassing the way he was doing that. He's an embarrassing guy, bro. If you take his quotes alone, bro. But it's only you Man United fans that are just, saving him. You're saving him for reasons I don't know. Like, does the media pay you guys to save him? Like, honestly, because I know there's guys that don't save him. But why are you saving him? Why? What is, I think there's a lot of Man United fans, right, have different levels of expectation. Like, it's different levels. It's just different levels of expectation. For me, that's some Man United fans are happy to finish fourth. They are. Some Man United fans are. Some Man United fans are, forget about Fergie. Don't remember us winning titles and being under Fergie. Some Man United fans don't remember that. Like, there's some Man United fans that are like 17, 18, 16 that are on social media. You gotta remember, these men are young, These men are like 15 and that. Like, 16, 18 and that. Like, yeah, Fergie won the title with Percy, but remember the team that we was playing with? Dead. So, when was the last good team we had? 2009. Like, 2009 was the last time we had a really top quality team. It was. Like, the 2011 team was alright. It was alright when we won the league in 2011. You had Giggs getting on, Rooney doing his thing, Valencia, Nani, Berbatov got to a final, Champions League. It's a decent team, good defense still, it was decent. But Man City went on to win the league the year after. You know what I mean? Like, no one remembers the Fergie when we used to go back to back to back. Back to back to back. No one remembers that. No one remembers that. No one thinks about that. No one says, what is the levels? Because in Barcelona they think like that. In Real Madrid they think like that. In Bayern Munich they think like that. Juventus thinks like that. These are the top teams in the world, right? These are the teams that we should be with when we're talking about top teams in the countries. Because right now, Liverpool are trying to be the top team. But let's see what happens with them. Man City have won 2 Premier Leagues, but still don't really hold it like that. Because they ain't really done nothing in Champions League. Chelsea, Chelsea last 4 years have been similar to our last 4 years, let's be honest. Since they won the league under Conte, they haven't really looked like being close to winning the league. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's what it is, isn't it? But, I'm going to see England tomorrow, see what happens. Like, all you Bruno Fernandes fans, you have to remember, man, he's drinking Red Bull half time. I'm just saying. Like, and he's all over the place. I'm just saying. I don't know, innit? I'm just saying. Red Bull is all over the place. Then he dips. Like he gets a come down. I don't know. Like, the footballers drink caffeine, yeah, but he drinks Red Bull and caffeine. That's a bit mad. Like, he's on a mad thing, and he says he can't sleep. He says he can't sleep after a game because he's fucking charged. He's charged. He's absolutely charged. That's why he's everywhere. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. He's all over the pitch, man. Honestly, like, guys are crazy out here, man. Anyway, I'm Tactical Red. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe. I'll be back soon. We're going to talk about different things. Hopefully, West Brom. I just want to see Van der Beek. I want to see Van der Beek. I just want to see Van der Beek.